Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel on this very small corner of the internet where I make videos all about Avon. I am really excited for this one. All year I look forward to the Christmas makeup that Avon are going to bring out. I think this year they have really smashed it with the Christmas eyeshadow palette. As soon as I saw it, I was like, wow, that reminds me of something really expensive that I've got in my drawer. So I was like, of course, I'm going to pick this up as soon as it was available to me. If you've never watched my videos before, my name is Ruth. You can call me Ruthy. This is Beauty with Ruthy. I am an Avon rep based in the UK. You can contact me directly if you want to shop with me. If you want to, you can just watch my videos. I love to do comparisons of Avon versus high-end makeup. So when I saw this, I knew I had to be the first on YouTube to show this new Avon palette. If you are currently an Avon customer and you receive a brochure either from me or from another lovely Avon rep, you may have had the Christmas gift guide by now. This is the November Christmas gift guide. The new eyeshadow palette is in the Christmas gift guide. I saw this eyeshadow palette maybe about 6 months ago. To reps Avon do their little sneak peeks where you can have a look at the products in advance, and as soon as I saw it I was like, yes, they've done good this year. Last year they brought out the Glimmering Gems collection. This is what the eyeshadow palette looked like. It had a blue, it had a teal, it had a purple, it had a silver, another purple, it had a garnet shade, it had a champagne shade, it had a nude shade, it had a gold shade, and it had another nude shade. So this was a good palette if you are somebody that actually uses all those colours. It was a nice palette. I did a couple of makeup looks with it. I passed it on to a friend now, as I just honestly didn't really get much wear out of it. So I figured I would just pass that one on to a friend. So I haven't got that one anymore. Oh, I'm talking very fast. This is the new glowing gold eyeshadow palette. This is available to order now. It comes in this nice cardboard packaging, as do most of Avon's special edition palettes, to be fair. And this is the palette. Let me remove this. So this is the palette now. This might be really boring to some people, but this might be really exciting to some people. I think this is absolutely brilliant. This is just perfect. This has got your nude shades. It's got this gorgeous true antique gold shade. It's got these gorgeous browns, these slightly lighter, more taupey bronzes. Does that make sense? Some darker shades, some darker browns. It comes with a trusty sponge applicator. If you've got nothing else and you have to use this, use this. You're probably going to get better results from your finger. Sometimes fingers are great for using for applying eyeshadow because the oils and the warmth of your finger warm up and it really puts it down on your eyelid nicely. These are okay if you've got nothing else, use it, but if you've got another eyeshadow brush, just put this in the bin. So this in the book is £15, but it comes in a gift set. So you get the eyeshadow palette, you get a brush, you get a double-ended eyeshadow brush with a smudger. Oh, that's why I had an eyeshadow brush. I wondered why I had a random eyeshadow brush in my order. That is why, because it comes with an eyeshadow brush and it comes with a free festive gift bag, which is fabulous. And look at her stunning eyes there in the gift guide. I think that's really nice. So when I saw this one and saw how lovely it looked, I knew exactly immediately what this reminded me of. This is from Urban Decay. This is the Naked Honey palette. So Urban Decay do a range of eyeshadow palettes called the Naked eyeshadow palettes. It started with the original Naked palette, which was just browns and sort of neutral eyeshadows, and then they moved into palettes in the palette series. This one, the Honey palette, this came out in 2018. I actually bought this in 2018 because I remember buying it. It's like a gorgeous tin palette. This is incredibly well loved. I've used this a lot. It's my everyday bronzy goldy sort of eyeshadow palette. So when I saw this one, I was like, yes. So there are some really obvious similarities in these eyeshadow palettes. We've got these base shades, we've got these lighter matte browns, gold, and then there's the darker browns at the side. This shade, this is very hard to do. This shade here, this one, is very similar to this one. This is clearly my favourite one. These Urban Decay Naked palettes, I looked up the price of this and I was horrified. So this currently is £46 £46? I didn't pay £46 for this. Bear in mind I bought this in 2018, so it was probably, I'm sure I paid like 36, but I don't think I even paid that, because I remember thinking that was expensive. I think I paid more like 30 for this. I've definitely had my money's worth out of this. This is going nowhere. I love this. I'll just continue to use this till it's just shattered and broken and gone. So yeah, this one's 15 quid. This one's 46 quid. I think I've got to do the most obvious shade, which would be that yellow gold shade. I don't think these are going to look any different on the eye. I'm going to do Urban Decay on this eye and Avon on this eye. So I'm just going to apply this eyeshadow in the way that I normally would. A little bit of eyeliner, just normal me. I'm not going to try and do anything too out there today. I'm going to start, as I always do, with some of these lighter shades just over my eye. So I'm just applying a base shade all over the eye. So I'm going to go in the crease a little bit more with, I'm going to use this darkest shade. So one little trick that I always do that I feel like I never really talk about much is I don't use eyeshadow primer, but I always use some kind of like creamy base on my eyelids. And I do this, I've been doing this for years and years and years, and I just find that putting a creamy eyeshadow of some sort on your eyelid just makes any eyeshadow more vibrant. It sticks to it better. So if you ever feel like you're using eyeshadow and you feel like there's just nothing on my eyelids, get yourself some sort of eye crayon, eye stick. I just find it really helps. This is an Avon one that I've had for a little while. This is discontinued now. But I've used ones from the Body Shop. I've used Rimmel ones all the time. Just these little champagne-y, creamy sticks. And they basically just provide like something for the eyeshadow to stick to. So let's pop this stick down. Just slap this straight on the eyes and see how this looks. Don't wear it a lot, because it is just like a proper gold. I think that looks nice. Wow, that is super gold. So I'm going to use my trusty Lisa Armstrong Miraculous Tattoo eyeliner just over the top of my eyelid. I'm probably going to completely block my eye here, but forgive me. The nice thing about gold is you can really wear it as just a wash of colour, or really build it up like this, where it's literally like pound coins on your eyes. I guess it is pound coins on your eyes because it's this one so blooming expensive. So that is my eye done with the Urban Decay Naked Honey palette. Let's have a look at the glowing gold palette. I'm going to use this matte shade on the end. So I'm going to use a little mirror. So I'm just popping this all over the eye. This is actually very nice base shade. The other one I used was like a true white. This is more of a true skin tone sort of eye. Now this palette has only got one matte brown shade. The Naked palette has got 3 or 4. You see that is slightly, it's not the same. I might add a little bit of this orangey bronze just through the crease just to warm it up a little bit, because that is quite cool. So I've just taken a little bit of the bronze shade. I'm just going to pop that through. I'm going to use the gorgeous gold. And let's have a look. Oh, I think these look exactly the same. Let's have a look. Oh, that is lovely. It's exactly the same. In fact, I'm not just saying this, but this seems to be immediately bolder. That is immediately bolder. This side I applied quite a bit. I was going back and forth. That one, this Avon one, I've just slapped it down, and that has given me the colour that I need. That's really nice. That was much quicker. I can't believe that. That is exactly the same. So I'm going to go in with my finger as I did before. Just stick a bit more on. I'm going to go back into the crease and do what I did before, which was just pull a little bit of brown through and mishmash that together a little bit. Some mascara on. They look exactly the same. There's just no difference. The Avon one, that gold went down so much quicker. This eye looks a little bit different because obviously I've got the cooler toned shadow through my eye socket. I think this is a really lovely palette. It's great because it's not just a mishmash of unwearable colours that you're not going to wear all the time. These are really nice, easy go-to shades for everybody. I think this is absolutely stunning. I don't really know what more to say. Thank you so much for watching this comparison video of Avon versus Urban Decay. You're going to be seeing a lot more of this one on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you really soon. Bye!